What's up, fish tank people? Alright, this is I guess you could say a special edition video anyway. The tank is coming down. Anyone who follows this channel already knows I am moving. So I'll be tearing the tank down, taking it with me to Utah. Now, if there's anybody else that's getting ready to move, doesn't know how to move their tanks, their fish, and all that, this could help you out, be informative for you. I went down to my local fish store. Privately owned fish stores are the best to get this for. Big chains like PetSmart, Petco, stuff like that. They usually don't keep these boxes. And if they do, they use them for returning of fish. So they usually won't give them to you. I'm lucky enough to have a local fish store that's privately family owned. And I got in pretty good with the guys there. So I got all three of these boxes for free. Just plain styrofoam boxes. If I can get one open here. Alright, here we go. Nice thing about styrofoam, as many of you probably already know, it doesn't have to be very thick to be a very good insulator. Also, I got a whole bunch of bags and rubber bands from the fish store. So, depending on the type of fish, and sorry for the video quality here, I'm trying to work and hold the camera. Depending on the fish and where they come from, some of the fish you see at your pet store may have been in one of these boxes for upwards of 36 hours. Now, that being said, there is a good and bad way to bag your fish for a long time. First, depending on the size of the fish, you want to bag them single. Like those discus will go in a bag by themselves, whereas these dwarf neon rainbows probably go 2 or 3 at a time. Obviously, that's for oxygen consumption in the bag. Like my pictus, those will go in their own separate bags. Now, all the snails can go in a bag of their own. Cory cats, you can put 2 or 3 cory cats in a bag by themselves. And you only want to put, with discus, you only want to put enough so that they can stay standing straight up and down. Just enough to cover their top fin, maybe give them an inch, half an inch over their top fin. With the rest of them, the rule of thumb is you want to put 25% of the bag's total volume of water, so that the other, say 60% is air, and then the last, whatever bit of percentage is left of the bag, is what you tie off with the rubber band. So you want to give them as much oxygen as possible so they have the best exchange rate and the longest longevity possible in the bag. So, that being said, you want to, when they're in here, you want to put the bags in and try to keep them as close together as possible so you don't have a whole lot of jarring in the bag or in the box. You don't have them shaking around side to side, sloshing around, the bags rolling around. If you're going to be doing this in cold climates, where outside it could potentially be snow and ice and stuff like that, you can get some of those hot hands hand warmers. Put a towel at the bottom of your bag, or bottom of your box, and put the hand warmer in between 2 layers of the towel, and just put one because they do get pretty warm, and that'll keep the box at a decent temperature, at least above 60-65 degrees. So that's pretty much it. As for shipping the plants, what I'm doing is I have a 15-gallon just clear plastic tote, and I'm going to fill it, probably put 4 or 5 gallons of water in it, and just put the plants in the water. If I have a extra box, what I'll do is I'll line it with a trash bag And I'll put the plants inside the trash bag and put the plants in the box so that they don't have to deal with the temperature changes either. But your plants will be a little more flexible than your fish, obviously. So that's about it, folks. I got the U-Haul outside. I'm loading it all up. Also, you want to make sure that your tanks are the last thing in the truck and the first thing out of the truck. So even if it delays you a little bit, if your fish are important to you, you want to make sure that you're putting them in last minute. Because you don't want them in the bags any longer than they have to be. If you have the opportunity, when you stop, you can open up the bags and let out some of the carbon dioxide and get some more oxygen in there and reseal them. And it'll help with the oxygen exchange as well. But other than that, keep it fishy, folks. If anyone's planning on moving, anyone has any questions, message me on YouTube. It goes directly to my phone through my email, and I will see it. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just hit me up on YouTube, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Keep it fishy, folks.